What's good, y'all? This be your boy C Smooth, aka Blackmail, and this is not just me react to. This we react to. WEREACT the number 20. Subscribe. This one is called 20 Simpson predictions that could still happen in 2021. Do you think it's prediction, or do you think they just make it a conspiracy just because they watched it before they did what they did? You react to it too.
The world will end next week, and your children's college fund. Throw that turkey now!
Who needs psychics when we have The Simpsons? The Simpsons episodes have been predicting major headline-worthy moments for over 30 years. Like,
That's true. They have been predicting a lot of stuff, but I'm asking myself, is they really predicting stuff, or is whoever's really doing this politics, legislative type stuff, just looking back on cartoons and different stuff and say, "Oh, let's make this happen," and just for hoax, you know? Who know? I don't know. Who knows? Y'all think so?
like Donald Trump becoming president. So we're taking a dive into all their accurate predictions and just what 2021 could have in store for us according to The Simpsons. It's pretty safe to assume that during Donald Trump's The Apprentice years, nobody guessed he'd be taking office, except for The Simpsons. In a
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't remember that Donald Trump was in The Apprentice with, of a black. I don't think he racist, man. I'm not a. I don't think he racist. I don't think he racist. I think he doing that on purpose. He was doing all that on purpose. No, I bet he be hanging around all the black people. It's just a facade they made people think he was. That's all it was.
season 11 episode called Bart to the Future, Bart travels to the future where Lisa wins the Oval Office after Donald Trump allegedly ruined the economy.
We're broke.
The prediction of him being president was so specific, we'll probably never get over it. Check out this side-by-side comparison.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President.
Is that Hillary?
While we were all busy thinking the world was going to end back in 2012, The Simpsons
You ever ask yourself, what color is the Simpsons, black or white? I'm thinking Marge is black because she got that little afro, that long hair, that look like a nappy afro. They don't look like Caucasian people here. And look at Bart, those look like dreads, man.
writers were busy predicting what the 2017 Super Bowl halftime show would look like.
Tell us your song.
No, I'm confused because that football player look a little darker than them. Okay, they dark as in the bright dark, and then he light skin as in the brown skin. I
The
don't know.
episode called Lisa Goes Gaga had a special guest. Surprise!
It's me, Gaga.
During the episode, she puts on an epic performance that
Ain't Lady Gaga hermaphrodite or something? I'm just asking for a friend.
has her suspended in the air from cables. Cut to the 2017 halftime show, and the real Gaga did exactly that.
That's what I'm saying. You see, Lady Gaga probably seen that and said, "Let me do the same thing as that." Now they making it seem like it's predicted. Man, come on, man.
To mention at one point, their outfits are eerily similar. Whether you're a fan of original Disney movies or not, the production company has probably managed to creep into your everyday life somehow. So was it really that shocking when Disney announced their Fox takeover? Not really. But you know who was probably less surprised? The Simpsons writers. This prediction happened all the way back in 1998, where they showed 21st Century Fox as a division of Walt Disney Co. The motto of 2020 was truly we're all in this together. But the Simpsons
Coronavirus.
intentionally warned its audience that a pandemic like the coronavirus was completely possible. In the
I'm telling you, man. And then Donald Trump. That's when the epidemic started, when Donald Trump came in. Come on, man. They got Donald Trump on The Simpsons. He said, okay, I watched the show I watched the show a long time ago. And, I think it's the Simpsons or something like that. And, you know, they had a distraction in there I think we should do. And we should call it the, Corona. What's this I'm drinking? Corona. Oh, okay. Coronavirus. F this. I don't care. Let's name it anything. Coronavirus.
episode, Marge in Charge,
The dreaded Osaka flu has hit Springfield with
Grab by the cookie.
over 300 cases now reported.
a dangerous virus arrives in
Come on, YouTube.
Springfield from Japan. And fans fans couldn't help but notice the similarities between the fictional Osaka flu and COVID-19. Some people
That's
had
what I'm
debunked
saying.
claims that this was a coronavirus prediction, but they got the global pandemic part of it spot on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What else did 2020 hit us with this year? Right, murder hornets. Ironically, The Simpsons called these deadly insects in the same episode some think
The
they
killer
were
hornets.
coronavirus. In one specific scene,
Come on, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm thinking whoever made this show is friends with people that has the prediction, the stuff in the world, and or does some. Cause they, come on, The Simpsons is like the longest running show of all time, or something like that, cartoon or whatever. So it got to be something. They have to know somebody something. It's inevitable.
citizens are calling on their leader for a vaccine for the virus. While protesting, they managed to knock open a truck full
See,
of
now that
murder
Dr.
hornets.
Black. So are they white?
Oh no!
If you were a Toys R Us kid,
Not anymore.
They
you
light
had to say
skinned. That's what it is.
farewell
Light
to a
skin,
big
light
chunk of
skin,
your childhood
light skin
back in
family.
2018.
They ain't white.
As soon as the closure was announced, fans rushed to social media with theories that a 2004
Because look at
Simpsons
his blue hair. His blue hair is slick, so that's the white one. So basically, they all one color. Some is black and white. The yellows is black and whites, regardless of who it is. You just gotta look at the hair. This grandpa look like he mix Russian.
were warned of the company's bankruptcy. In the episode, childless adults decide their next move is to destroy everything that children enjoy. Because that's logical, of course. Anyway, in one clip, a
Light
man
skin and
puts the
white.
R in the store logo backward, while a group of children watch in tears. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch when it comes to accuracy, but people are totally convinced that this was a prediction that came true.
We never would have had these kids if we thought we had to pay for them.
At one point, everyone was concerned about what Daenerys and her dragons would get up to in the newest episode of Game of Thrones. But the Simpsons were like, we know exactly what's gonna go down.
Look, the dragon is burning our village.
In 2007, they aired an episode that people believed predicted Daenerys burning King's Landing in the show's final season. There's nothing.
Come
like a
on,
good
man.
old love-hate
They ain't
relationship with
predicting.
autocorrect.
That's a conflicted look.
People just doing it on purpose for
Just really
people doing it on purpose for conspiracy theories, so the work will keep going and keep having something to say. Okay, we're gonna predict this. We're gonna predict that. You can't. Only God can predict the future. That's all it is, man. This is a hoax, but I like it. Maybe not everything. Maybe some of them are really predictions, but it's like mistaken predictions. Put it that way. React to. Subscribe.
really want us to always say duck. Surprise! The Simpsons had a 90s episode that featured predictive texting. And get this, the episode aired in 1994, more than a decade before the first prototypes of auto.
Predictive texting. Come on, man. Anybody could think of that, man. Somebody could be like, oh damn. Oh, but I'm saying even if they watch that, okay, that's cool. Let's make a phone like that. It's that easy. It's not like they predicted it. Simpsons just came out of somebody watched it and thought about it. That's it. Ain't no prediction.
Correct were ever made. Guitar Hero probably brings back nostalgic Saturday nights jamming to songs like Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Did you guys ever make it to the expert level? The 2005 video game name was first seen in a 2002 episode of The Simpsons.
You hear what she said?
14
You hear what she just said? 2002 was Simpson. The episode came out 2005 when the guitar came out. What that's telling you? Oh wow, watch the Simpson. That's cool. Let's make something like that. Listen again.
Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Did you guys ever make it to the expert level? The 2005 video game name was first seen in a 2002 episode of The Simpsons.
Ah, okay. Well, that's just saying it was first seen. Come on, man. Ain't no predictive. They just seen it.
The season 14 episode had Mick Jagger and Keith Richards giving Homer a jacket that read Guitar Hero. And then, bam! 3 years later, Guitar Hero was born.
That's all it is.
Get it.
Who else has had an Apple Watch on their holiday
How
wish
much
list?
years later?
Right.
Guitar Hero. And then, bam! 3 years later, Guitar
3 years.
Hero
Same
was
thing,
born.
though. It's like,
Right, I get it.
Who else has had an Apple Watch on their holiday wish list? Well, you're definitely not alone.
I ain't gonna lie. That Apple Watch, the smartwatch, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I was a kid in the early 90s, I always thought about that. I thought about making a watch with TV in it and like watch it do stuff, and a watch with with the T-shirt with a TV in it. I thought of that before. I'm surprised when LL Cool J came up with that little rally thing. I'm like, wow. I thought about this as a kid.
Alone, 1 in 5 people in America actually have a smartwatch, and The Simpsons knew way back in 1995 that they would become a thing. In an episode that flashes into the future, Lisa's husband is seen talking into his watch that looks scarily similar to an
Talking in the
Apple
watch, everything.
You might not know him, but Bengt R. Holstrom is an economics
And I heard Steve Jobs stole the idea of Apple, so basically he probably stole the same thing from that.
genius. He even won
Oh,
a
the
Nobel
person he stole it from stole it, then he stole it from the person that stole it from them. Who knows?
Prize for his work back in 2016. Now, The Simpsons might not have a Nobel Prize, but they do have plenty of Emmys, and a handful of future predictions, including Holstrom's win. Check out this clip that proclaims Holstrom's future. Way to go, Milhouse.
Stand by me.
Siegfried and Roy were pretty iconic magicians back in the early 2000s, but tragically struck during one of their Las Vegas shows. They had an incident with their white tiger.
Yeah, I seen that before,
caused
yeah,
the
yeah.
entire show to shut down.
Yep, the tiger jumped
10
on somebody,
years
right?
prior, The Simpsons had Siegfried and Roy lookalikes in one of their episodes. Their performance in the episode also ended in a
Yep,
tiger attack.
that's what they did it
Now,
off
let's
of.
take a look at what The Simpsons believe 2021 and beyond have in store for us.
But this will be so confusing.
I
The
know.
Simpsons aren't sparing anyone's feelings when it comes to what they think the presidential inauguration day has in store for us. In one of their newer episodes, on January 20, 2021, they show the world overtaken by robots while everything burns in the background. This admittedly sounds like a far cry from what
These
January
new
will
episodes.
probably be like, but who really knows what's to come at this point, right?
These is new episodes, by the way, from January, and I think so. They probably saying that's probably coming towards the future. But guess what? We watching it right now, so somebody gonna think of it like I could be watching it right now and say, "Oh, the vote sign in the back. Oh, it looked like two TOVE turned scrabbled out." I ain't. Come on, man. Watch.
Ooh, that's me in the future?
Wait, you're about to see something.
He got
So
dreads,
this next
man.
one is completely possible and is already happening.
What are you guys doing here?
If someone told us that we'd one day live on Mars 20 years ago, we'd probably laugh. But we've come a long way.
And then the Simpsons now probably watching the world. Whoever made the Simpsons watching the world, so they trying to make some videos off of predictive imagination to see if it's probably gonna happen for real. They doing it off of just risk and a hint in what they might think will happen. If it happened, then oh well, it's a win-win situation.
In the Simpsons world, they predicted that we'd be exploring Mars by the year 2026. Believe it or not, they might be spot on. NASA and even Elon Musk are planning a Mars mission in this decade.
Yes, that's why I want to do it.
You heard of virtual reality, but have you ever heard of virtual reality food? Is it just us, or does that sound like a catchphrase for some kind of futuristic, unhealthy weight loss program? It wasn't that to Homer and Marge Simpson, however. In an episode where the Simpsons experience the future, we're introduced to a device that lets them eat without actually eating. It might sound strange, but it does seem like something that could one day happen.
Probably like a vape.
Especially with how fast VR.
It could be like a vape. You saw the vape give you that flavor, kind of any kind of marijuana or flavor or something. It could be like a vape, food vape that has food substance in it, food like water, like drips of food in it, flavors, like how they do with noodles with these fake flavored seasoning, beef favorite. Same thing with the vape. That's all going to be a vape, virtual reality vapor, food eater, whatever.
Is moving.
Bleh.
Okay, so the Simpsons can't take all the credit for this next one. Hologram mail. Some form of holographic messaging has popped up in a lot of futuristic movies and TV series. But again, this is totally something that could be coming in the next few
Yeah,
years.
hologram mail.
Remember when they literally brought Michael Jackson back as a hologram?
Hologram for Bart Simpson.
Global
I've been seeing it
warming
on movies,
is a very
though.
big topic around the world, which means, of course, the Simpsons would take it on. In the Simpsons movie, Springfield gets its own glass dome in order to stop the town's air pollution from getting out. That's one way to contain something. While something of this nature could definitely be in our future, we're just gonna stick with recycling for now.
Can he swing from a web? No, we can't. He's a pig.
Are analog clocks a thing of the past? Well, the Simpsons sure think so. So much so that they made some adjustments to the Big Ben in London for their futuristic episodes. They think the famous clock will be getting a digital makeover in the years to come. This
That's
may
probably
be
true.
the most realistic prediction yet.
Yeah.
I only want to eat candy.
A baby translator 100% would have been useful for the 80s film Look Who's Talking, but it's been over 30 years and we still don't have one. In one episode of The Simpsons get their hands on a baby translator for Maggie.
Well, here it is again. My baby translator.
Honestly, it's a wild idea, but we're not doubting any of the show's predictions at this point.
Man,
Donald Trump wasn't The Simpsons' only president.
people been thinking about that for the longest. The baby translator, so I want to hear that.
Presidential prediction. They also foresee Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, running for president in 2020.
Everybody see that.
You see Homer showing his support for her by wearing this pin. Check it out.
Don't get any ideas, huh?
Okay, so we aren't ready to base our lives around various Simpsons episodes?
To be honest, I don't think it's any prediction they did. I think people just watched the show before it came out and try to make some conspiracy theory over it. But anyway, subscribe. We react to WEREACT, the number 20. Let me know what else y'all want me to do a little reaction video to, and I'll do it. I'll put your name in. I'll shout your name out or whatever. Donate. Cash App inside the description up below. Donate. We react to.